Okay, let's move on towards the game then, shall we? We're going to be able to see Faf Shiking here coming out as Gamekeeper with Trump Card Detention alongside with Blink. It's going to be Survivors here, Triple Flywheel. Okay, Triple Flywheel to counter Gamekeeper, fair enough. Alongside with a Titan here on the Mercenary side. I wouldn't say for a fact that Flywheel can counter GK, especially with the fact that you can hook a Flywheel. But anyways, with that in mind, let's move on directly towards the game then, shall we? We're going to be able to see the Gamekeeper here spawning right below second stop, but it seems like Takako here will become the first chase here as the Mercenary. Mercenary though, it seems like it's become quite popular for FFV's Hunter to chase after a Mercy. I probably should do that more too, shouldn't I, in rank? But even with that, oh, well, not playing Gala, but like with that in mind, we're going to be able to get the first level pad out here. We're going to be doing a little bit more of a Taikai scenario. That's going to be the trap place down and the vault over there as well. That's going to be the second level pad there currently being consumed. We want to play as much Taikai here as possible, but it seems like another trap here being placed down just to force the Mercenary out of this area. We are not going to be able to get the hook here just yet, and it seems like we walked over the pallet there, Zam! Because we know that if we walked over the pallet and get the pallet stone, we still have our hook. So for Shiking right now, that's a huge bonus here for him. Takako as well, only with one elbow pad here remaining. All the other survivors are currently decoding as much as possible. 8 seconds left until Blink and Hook as well. But the last elbow pad here will be consumed. If we can get towards the roller coaster, it'll be great. But I think that will be denied because it is still a Gamekeeper here at the end of the day. Mercenary didn't contain for long, which is a little bit unfortunate. I think from the survivor's point of view right now, selling would be for the best. We need someone to sell. Tuna here, Toy Merchant currently on... Toy Merchant is currently on bridge. I feel like the best case scenario here is for Toy Merchant to go straight to her second stop and deploy Catapult down if she wants to come in for rescue. Because if we don't decide to do that, we might actually just... I think Chicken will actually just massacre out. Go out for the massacre here. We know where Tuna is. Okay, but Atos seems like he wants to come into rescue instead, or is he going? No, he's going over to decode. Tuna, on the other hand, trying to finish over that off that cipher machine. But it seems like we're opening a completely new cipher machine here. Godkai, we don't see Barmaid? Question mark? I mean, we're selling here, then fair enough, but we also don't see any survivors going over to rescue. So AXIZ survivor wants to play safe right here. As long as we can get the tie, next game if our Hunter gets a tie, it's a win for us against Fav. So it's not a bad game plan, but also at the same time, it's more or less like you're just allowing GK to go out and do so many things. Flywheel has also been consumed by Barmaid to cancel that trap. But with the last two cipher machines remaining here after the cell, 90% cipher machine on towards Barmaid cipher. Dungeon is currently underneath second stop. And of course, that cipher machine is going to be able to pop open here immediately. Seems like Barmaid will be hooked a little bit greedy there on the cipher machine. And it's a one hook, one hit scenario here for the Barmaid. Barmaid is going to have to consume that doveling and having to actually dodge the hooks as much as possible right here, or else it'll be an insta down here. It'll be really bad from the survivor's point of view. We're trying to play as much mind game here as possible. We didn't get the hook there, which is very fortunate. But the blink is still a thing. Okay, at least. Oh, wait, we're getting doubling. Do we get the doubling? No, we drank the doubling speed boost, but we didn't get the doubling there just yet. We're going to get the doubling right behind. And we did manage to get the doubling, Sam. But it's going to be a hook here anyway, directly. And it's going to be immediate hit down. Sadly, no flywheel. The only sad thing there is that there is no flywheel. Nyan is nearby. At least Nyan Cypher Machine is at 84%, right? So what definitely could happen here is Nyan comes in for the rescue. Tuna finishes off Toy Merchant's 55% Cypher Machine, and then second rescue here. Right after the rescue, you can have Tuna coming. We can have Toy Merchant coming in to finish off the 84% Cypher Machine. The 99% Cypher Machine, it's a little bit unfortunate that we couldn't get it decoded. But anyways, with that in mind, we're still waiting around right now. We're trying to buy as much time here as possible. We do see Toy Merchant. It is currently max presence here on towards the GK. That is a hook. But I think we should be able to get a rescue here. Okay, that's going to be a disarm. And then we're going to try body block here as much as possible just to allow... Ooh, we didn't get the hit over the pallet. But it seems like Barmaid would be a little bit safe here as well. It's just the fact that Anti-Current's in a bit of a dangerous spot. Barmaid needs to go back to finish off her Cypher Machine 90%. That's what Barmaid should do. There's a flywheel on the Anti-Current right now if she wants to consume it just to get rid of the traps. But it seems like right now, Tuna is also out of position here. That is not good at all. Once we get the hook back, that's really bad. No flywheel here currently being consumed. Flywheel there immediately, very nicely done. But you cannot have two survivors decoding the Cypher Machine. That's the only issue right now. You can only have one nearby to be the base. And then Barmaid rushing towards the first stop Cypher Machine. That would be the best case scenario. But also, ooh, that's a hook. Flywheel didn't come out. We could flywheel and disarm them, but we didn't manage to do it. Tuna trying to decode the Cypher Machine, but you need to be at a better area instead of doing dash. Tuna should have hit. Tuna 100% should have hit right there because this is a really bad situation for him. Never mind. Gamekeeper Suffocation's passive trace popped, so I don't think there's anything Tuna can do there. Oh well. With this in mind, for Tuna here as well, we are going to be seeing how we play around this. Tuna wanting to go towards the other area right now. We are going to be able to slowly make our way in. Blink is ready. We just have to, we have to buy a lot of time. We just have to buy a lot of time, but it's going to be really hard here, especially against a GK. GK didn't really pull out the hook, but the hook here will register, and that's going to be normally hit down. Hi. That's an 81% Cypher Machine on towards the Barmaid. Barmaid needed to come in for the rescue though. This might be a little bit hard, especially with the fact that we've trump card for the change. But with that in mind, as long as Toy Merchant can actually use the self-heal here, we can still go for a 2-man endgame. We can still 100% go for a 2-man endgame. So Barmaid's gonna get ready to prime the Cypher Machine just in case Toy Merchant gets hit down. Because we saw what she can want to do there. What she can want to do was to pick up the Toy Merchant and wait for Toy Merchant to drop down. And then land on the trap and then hit the Toy Merchant. That's what she can wanted to do. But in this case scenario here as well, it seems like we are going to be able to do it. We're going to be able to get a drop down there. Atto left the Cypher Machine though. And I think we would be able to get a Cypher Machine pop. It's just that Tuna is a little bit of a bad area. We are going to be able to get the pallet drop down there as well. Flywheel is currently ready too. We just have to find a way to actually... we could pop the Cypher Machine here. I think we could pop the Cypher Machine there. We don't have any catapults remaining too, but as long as we don't get hooked, everything's fine. We're waiting. Tuna gets normal hit, and then the Cypher Machine will have to pop here immediately. Okay. Oh, there's a catapult there. Zam. Okay, we're gonna be able to catapult up and straight towards the double pallet one window here towards this area. The pallet there has not been consumed just yet, but it seems like for Toy Merchant right now as well, she's at a very bad situation, but at least that missed. Blink. If we blink open here, we can't teleport towards the other gate. So for Shikin right now, we're still waiting. 8 seconds left on towards the clock right here. We do have Hook ready. We're going to be able to vault over because Hook wasn't ready just yet. And for Tuna right now, Tuna is going to be able to vault in. He is going to be able to get a Hook right there and then slow vault in. The slow vault in there was good. It doesn't matter if you get a Terror Shock here or not. But the moment we decide to chair, Barmaid is going to be able to get the gate open right there as well. Barmaid wait just a little bit. There's also a roller coaster nearby, but let's congratulate the 1-man escape. Well, the 3-man elimination here for Shikin. Very nice flywheel there. Let's move on directly towards second half. Okay, on towards Fab Survivor side, we're going to be able to see a double flywheel here on both the Acrobat and of course the Enchantress. Meanwhile, it's going to be the Entomologist here with the knee-jerk reflex alongside with Mercenary with a Tide Turner. Kaka is going to be bringing Trump card detention here alongside with Warp. Oh, bomb with Warp. It's going to be B-Duck skin here. A little bit reminder for our fellow viewers. The what again? The B-Duck skin is going to be released on June the 6th. I think I'll upload this video on June the 6th. No, I probably upload it on June the 5th. We'll see how it goes on my timeline because I'm working as well. But of course, Felix here trying to pull as much distance as possible. Very nicely done. That's going to be 2 bombs there being deployed down by our Hunter. We did dodge the bombs there as well. Still 2 bombs left on both on the who's again? The hands of my friend Bomb. Of course, that's a 2-second bomb alongside with a 3-second bomb here. That's going to be, okay, very nice chain bomb right there done by Kakaka. But with that in mind, another 5-second bomb, another 2-second bomb. We're going to be playing around here just a little bit longer, but it seems like we're going to try to ball out. We didn't get a hit right there, a little bit unfortunate, but we also didn't get the vault down. We can't vault down anymore, or as we get a Terror Shock here, waiting for me getting it a hit. Ay. Oh, that's going to be, oh well, that's a nice, okay, you know what, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's really not bad. The flywheel there was used pretty well, but sadly Felix's route was cut off by the bomb right there, so there's nothing that the Acrobat can do there. More or less we can just say that Kakao was just better. There's nothing wrong that the Acrobat did, but it's just Bomb being better. Bomb was way better for this matchup here as well. So we do have Tinnitus here popping open for our Enchantress, but even with the Tinnitus pop here too, it's going to be a 5-second ball. If Mercenary comes in to rescue, no, I think it's a little bit risky. Even if you do elbow pattern, it's a little bit risky. So the Survivor side, no, we want to sell. But the moment we go after half, I feel like we can kind of go out to see where the Tinnitus is coming from. But I think for Bomb 1 here as well, it's a little bit hard to kind of realize where the Tinnitus is coming from. It could be coming from Bridge, it could be coming from Tents, but we are going to be able to see Mercy here as well. Didn't get a chip, they're a little bit unfortunate, but I think we're selling. I genuinely do think we want the one. We want the rescue here. We're waiting. We got the hit on Mercenary, and of course Acrobat did manage to land a chip there as well. So as long as we get the hit on Mercenary, it's fine because we can teleport the Mercenary later if we want to. There is a fireball now on the hands of Acro, but even with that on mine, we're still holding on towards the bomb. We're playing around and don't really have any bombs remaining in our hands. But remote control bomb will be activating in 3 seconds. We did kite over. Tight turn our time though, so that's very nicely done by Felix. Felix on the other hand, we're still trying to contain, but Sally wouldn't be able to do so anymore. 10 seconds left on the clock for Blink to be ready. We're most likely going to be teleporting out very soon. If we can find Ento, great, but the Persona point is going to be throwing attention with Desperate Fight there, just because Entomologist is a menace. Entomologist there is a huge menace there. We're going to be able to get the warp out here once again, and it seems like for Nerisu here, we did get the remote control bomb out. That's currently 1 stack of curses on towards our Enchantress side. Didn't get a chip bomb there, which is a little bit unfortunate. That's going to be the last bomb there currently being utilized, and it seems like we are going to be able to get the over the pallet hit. Very nicely done by B-Duck. And of course B-Duck looking to play, Enchantress looking to run away. Enchantress is pretty far away, which is nice, but it's just that the bombs really regenerate way too fast here. We did manage to utilize that mini gap just to dodge the bombs, but this case scenario here seems like it'll be, ooh, didn't chip down, damn, ooh, bought us down, damn, but remote control bomb here is all what is necessary. We missed. 2 seconds, 1 second, nice down. POV waddle till the very next day, baba. Sorry. With that in mind, Kakaka here is going to be able to get the chair down for Enchantress, but of course from you know, the Survivor's point of view right here, you're gonna need the Ento to come into rescue, but Ento is a little bit of a difficult situation here to rescue because Ento doesn't have PS as well, because Ento was supporting so much. Hey, we love our good supports, but we didn't decode, so that's the doofus movement. Okay, we're looking. Okay, that's a chip. I mean, that's a lot of red carpets on the ground, so there's only, well, red and orange carpets on the ground, so there's nothing we can do. POV hollow thing. You come into rescue, you die. Elvat, nice, but, and still goes down there. Merc can't rescue anymore, then that's the case. That's 67% for Machine. Seems like we want to rush it, but I don't think that's rushable, especially with the fact that Mercenary did a very risky rescue right there. Mercenary did manage to do no damage rescue, but sadly we didn't have triple stacks there for the longer curse. Very bad English for the curse. But it seems like that's gonna be a chain bomb for our friend. Okay, Merc got chipped down, but Ench is still down here, so we are going to be looking for where Ento is, but also at the same time, it was a change towards Peepers. Yeah, 3-man elimination is kind of what is necessary in this case scenario. I say for Kaka, what is more necessary is just to chair Merc, because we know that Cypher Machine is going to be decoded. So if we can chair Merc here, it's going to be a guaranteed 3-man elimination. Unless Kaka wants this 4-man elimination, I'd say it'll be a little bit risky, because you change the Peepers, you don't have basically fast movement around the map anymore. You don't have that much map control anymore. So with the Bonbon here as well, that's going to be an immediate chair down, and Peepers there being deployed down too. We could give a tiny bit of an early congratulation here for Kakaka with AXIZ Wave winning against FAV. Seems like today, you know what, both survivors today has done really well to counter the Ivy from both Hunters of Fav and AXIZ Wave. But right now in this case scenario, we do know where the dungeon is. We also do know that Apai, our entomologist here, got a needle. But with that in mind, we are going to speed things up here just by a tiny bit. That's going to be a Peepers here being deployed down by Kaka, but even with the peepers there on mine, it seems like we're going to be able to throw a lot of bombs out here instead. Still trying to find what the entomologist is. Entomologist is almost full healed here as well, but we did heal up as much as possible just so we don't have crows. But right now in this situation, entomologist is going to be able to get a heal. But even with a heal on Ento, I feel like this might be a tad bit dangerous. We don't have flywheel there. That's a chip down. Lol, funny. Moving on towards the next matchup then, shall we?